Hello and welcome to this comparison beer review with me, Ruku. Today's beer reviews are these two, the two duvels that you can see and buy here in the UK. Both supermarket bought, obviously. You can now buy Duvel 666 in the supermarket, so if you haven't already tried it, it's worth trying. I reviewed both of these already on my channel anyway, but what I'm doing here is comparing the two. So, normal Duvel, so Duvel original, there it is. 8.5%, and the only difference really is on the back of the bottle there and the strength. I've left the sediment in here, which I will be adding in just a moment, but for the test I haven't added it because I want to show you the colours. Duvel 666 then is obviously 6.6%, and obviously you can see from the yellow label there and this massive 666. And of course there's a little funky artwork on the back. So they're the differences. Original Duvel cap is of the big D, and the 666 actually spells out Duvel with a yellow D. Okay, so this is the original Duvel, and that is 666. So the original's in the bigger one, 666 smaller one. Very hard to see the difference between these two. The colour is virtually identical. Maybe the original were a little bit touch cloudier. This one looks more see-through than that one. Oh no, it might just be the light. It's the lighting. Identical in colour. The head on the original appears to be a little bit bigger, but same colour white, and carbonation is still virtually in both very streaming. It's just small stream that goes up that creates that tornado, and apparently giving it the head. So first appearance is virtually identical. The only difference thus far is the bottle designs and obviously the percentages. So let's try the original first. Now this is unremixed, so I haven't remixed it, but I always like my original Duvel remixed. So there it is, the original Duvel. I always prefer this remixed, but we're going to get on. Got that real strong aroma. Big frothy head, bitter head, quite hoppy. Just a real good beer. Just a real good beer. Love Duvel, absolutely my top 10 favourite beers, and again it's the beer that started this whole fucking YouTube channel, so a lot of respect for Duvel. Very nice beer indeed. It's, as I say, it's the hops there, the bitterness from the head's foamy, soapy, bitter, the body's medium body, you don't get a lot of carbonation, plenty of hop bite in there. Just a real good beer between hop and bitterness, and it's a real good one at that. So now let's move on to Duvel 666, so the little brother, sister, whatever you want to call it. Let's have a little go at this. Slightly more toned down aroma on, I think from what I got from the original was the malt and the, I think it was the malt. I don't know what it was. Was it the hop? Was it the malt? This one doesn't seem as stronger in aroma. This one smells more cereally, more grainy than, I suppose, Duvel 666. Duvel 666 seems a bit more toned down. Actually has a slight citrusy note to that. Bring it in. And already this tastes, the body of this is so much lighter compared to Duvel. So much lighter, and I'll tell you now, I'll tell you this for free. You can really get, oh, I ain't got enough room for this, but anyway. You really get the difference in the head as well. Now, the original Duvel, the head is bitter, it's foamy, it's frothy. This Duvel 666 small, compact head, and it's a lot sweeter. There's none of this bitterness to it, and the body of the beer itself is a lot lighter compared to standard original duvel. So looking at it now, original duvel is heavier. It's more, I'm not going to say, well, it's not harsh, but the flavours are more noticeable. They're a lot stronger. Duvel 666 is the complete opposite of duvel. It is lighter beer. It seems to be almost like a filtered taste because it's so light compared to the original. The head's tightly compact bubbles. It's sweeter. The head on the original, bitter, foamier, frothier. There's a real difference between these two beers, not just the percentage, but really in the taste as well. And I don't think I've ever remixed Duvel 666. I may have done and forgotten all about it. I can't really remember. It's been some time. So that really is a sharp bitter to it. Nothing wrong with Duvel, absolutely love it. It's incredible. That is just so much lighter. So much lighter. The flavours are sweeter. If you're not a fan of that bitterness in your beer, Duvel 666 will probably be your best bet between the two. I love Duvel anyway, so to me it's a pleasure to drink both of these, and I also do love the Duvel Green, which at the moment I could get my hands on, but I didn't have enough time when filming this to actually grab a bottle. But there is a remarkable difference between these two beers. The taste is obvious, you know, packaging and styling's obvious, you know, white and then yellow, so obvious. You can't mistake the two. And again, they're still in their identical bottles, so nothing really has changed except the design and the percentage. But when you get down to that taste, it's clear that Duvel 666 is a lot more lighter, it's a lot more cleaner, a little bit more fresher. The flavours aren't as harsh. Original Duvel, bold, harsh, brash flavours. And I really do love that. But hey, let's go and remix this, because I love remixing the original Duvel, because that's the only way now that I drink Duvel. I will not drink it unremixed at all. That's just me. You may feel that you don't like the yeast in the bottom, which is fair enough. But I do, and I just think it gives it that a little bit more better taste, and the cloudiness as well. See how cloudy that's gone now. So there you go, there's that one. I don't know if this works, I've still got a bit in here, so I'll just top myself up. I don't know if it's the same for Duvel 666, I presume it is, but I'm going to do it anyway. Right. Oh, it does go a bit cloudy. Ooh wee. It does go a bit more cloudy. It does. Right, there we go. So now you can see, even remixed, both of these beers are still virtually identical, apart from this one. The original not having a bigger head because it's a bigger glass, it's the original glass. And to be fair, I didn't pour it up to the usual line that I normally do. But, you know, again, appearances are virtually identical. Virtually identical, the heads and everything. Original 666, original 666. It's just incredible. Even looking at the head, they are both white. They're so, you know, this original may look more like shaving foam than this one. But again, two fantastic beers, and I can't stress that enough. Flavours have changed slightly on Duvel 666 from remixing. Borderline wort taste, but what I think could be, and it might just be my taste buds now, but like a pineapple kind of hit there. Listen, two fantastic beers, guys and girls, and if you're going to choose, it really goes down to two things. One, percentage, and two, do you like bitter? If you like bitter, move over 666. It's the original that you want. The original will set you up for the day. It's a nice bitter beer. It's one of my all-time favourites. 8.5%, a 330, and when you remix it, it takes on a different taste, and it's a great value for money. I think you can now buy this in supermarkets for like £2, something stupid like that. £2, £2.20, £2.60, whatever it is. If you don't like your duvel and you prefer something a little bit more lighter, a little bit more filtered, then you will want this. You will want the duvel 666. It's lighter, the percentage is 6.6. It has a lighter taste to it, a less bitterness, more sweet, more filtered style. So yeah, again, if you ask me what one do I prefer, I still prefer the original. However, this 666 is still a good one. And again, you can buy this in your supermarket for half the price, I think about £1.60 or thereabouts. So yeah, again, depends on how deep your pockets are and what your tastes are. So there you go, that's my review for the two. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed these duvels, and I'll see you all next time for some more beer reviews. Remember, go out there and try both of these, because I'll tell you what, you're going to love them. You will. Scouts on it.